Hey everyone, Eli Magids coming to you from Charlotte. Today I want to address a certain issue that comes up in the contract when you offer to purchase a home. And this is important for both buyers and sellers to know. There's a clause in there called the due diligence clause, due diligence period, and it's essentially a period of time, usually 2 to 3 weeks, that is in the contract that allows a buyer to go in to a seller's home once a contract has been signed by both parties. It's a time period that allows the buyer to go in and do whatever they need to do to convince themselves that they want to buy that house. So in other words, they can go in and do inspections, they can do a survey, they need to go to the bank, make sure they're approved for a loan, and that the bank appraises the house in that due diligence period of time. Everything that needs to be done during that due diligence period of time. For that right, the buyer pays the seller a certain fee called a due diligence fee. That fee is paid directly to the seller, and the seller gets to keep it, but it is credited to the buyer at closing. The thing about the due diligence period, it lasts about 2 or 3 weeks, and it has an exact start and end date. At 5 o'clock on the end date of that due diligence period, up until that date, and up until 5 o'clock, the buyer has the right to terminate the contract for whatever reason they want. If they decide they don't want the house, there's too much repairs, they're getting cold feet, whatever it is, they get to pull out of that contract. So the seller needs to know that until the due diligence period is up, a buyer can pull out for any reason. And buyers, you need to know that you can pull out of the contract for any reason up until that 5 p.m. on the last day of due diligence. Buyers, if you put down a due diligence fee and you pull out of the contract, just know that the seller keeps the due diligence fee. They will keep that, and plus you're out the money that you spent for the appraisals, the surveys, bank approval, whatever it may be. Just something for everyone to know. It's in every offer to purchase, and the amount of due diligence is negotiable, and the period of time is also negotiable. If you're working for a buyer, you want them to put down as little money as possible for the due diligence fee, and if you're working for the seller, you want to get as much of a due diligence fee as possible. Any questions, comments, complaints, you can reach me at Eli Magids at EliMagids.com. Please feel free to go and check me out on my website, www.EliMagids.com. Link should be down here someplace if you're looking at this on YouTube. I am Eli Magids. I am keeping it real. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.